This podcast was sponsored by The Essence, a new album from Hellz Yea and DJ Mousetrap. You could get that album on hellzyea.online. Yeah, what it is, people? It's your boy Doggie Diamonds. You already know Doggie Diamonds, no filter. I am Doggie Diamonds. I have my cousin with me here today.
Yeah.
Not fake cousin, not street cousin, my actual family here. Let them know who you are.
Hellz Yea, Mr. Trifecta, producer, artist, engineer, and all that good stuff.
And you got a project out right now.
Yes, sir. Actual album, not a mixtape. It's an album. The Essence. You know what I mean? It's produced by DJ Mousetrap, Fleet producer. You know what I mean? So it's something special. Something special.
All original production too.
All original production. No, like I said, it's not a mixtape. We ain't doing none of that. This is an actual album, 19 records.
And where could they get to join that right now?
Straight from my website, hellzyea.online. Go straight there. It's $10 for 19 songs. You cannot go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's like what, 50 cents a song or some shit, right?
Yeah,
Less than
B.
that.
Yeah, B.
Yeah, y'all paying for this other shit.
You pay $10 in coffee, B.
Word, yeah. Yo, and not only that, dudes is paying all this money for songs and they only getting 3 hot records, if that.
Word.
So, all right, why not do the iTunes? Why not do all that?
Well, basically, because iTunes takes 30% of your sales. iTunes, Google Play. And all I would be doing is doing the same thing that I'm doing with my own website, is telling them to go to iTunes.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm paying iTunes to promote them.
Yeah.
That ain't good business.
See,
You know what I mean?
y'all gotta start, using your own shit for yourself and stop always running with these brand names and shit. Like, because I used to always wonder, why do people put their mixtape on that piff when you could just put it on your own website?
Right.
If you really have a fan base and you really have people, they're going to go to your shit to get your shit.
How some people look at it, they look at it like, yo, it's an outlet, because other people go to that website, which is fine and dandy, which is true. But regardless, you're still going to be out there promoting, and you're going to be promoting that piff alongside with your project, because you still got to tell the people where it is.
And they get all the traffic. When you can get that traffic and ad revenue.
Right.
See,
Right.
folios.
See,
But
the way I'm going about it is only taking 15%. But I look at it like this: it's like if I was in the street selling it out the trunk, I'd be paying gas and eating and stuff like that. That's my 15% right there.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm still, and then also on top of that, I could keep track of everybody who bought the album.
Yeah, definitely.
So when I'm ready to put something else out, I could regenerate those same customers.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason why you should.
Because now you're building a database.
Right. There's no reason why you should sell, let's say, 10,000.
You don't even know who bought it.
Right. But then on your second project, you only sell 2,500. Why you not regenerating the same customers? Because you're not reaching the same customers that bought your first project.
See, y'all just got some G for free.
For free.
I want y'all to hit the donate button now because
Word.
y'all just got some game. Watch everybody try to do it, which is cool because I'd rather you do your own shit.
Yeah, bite that. But
Yeah.
don't bite mumble rap. Bite the information you're getting right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, all right, we talk about mumble rap. First of all, where could they get the album at again?
Hellzyea.online. HELLZYEA.online.
Okay, mumble rap.
Mumble rap.
It's big right now. But wasn't it always mumble rap?
There was always mumble rap. There was always nonsense in hip hop, or people who didn't really say shit.
All right, so I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna piss everybody off. I think Designer is like the 2016 Busta Rhymes.
And I would lean to agree with you.
Reason why I say that is because what the fuck was Chickadee Choco the Chocolate Chicken?
Word, is true though. And I mean, it wasn't just that. Like, Busta said a lot of shit that was just like, what?
Now, he was dope as fuck because he had the outfit with it.
Right.
And
he had the character.
But
right.
Designer don't got the character?
Yeah, Designer looks a little retarded.
He look autistic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, nigga look happy as shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but Busta though, if you was fucking 19 and you got an M or if you went triple platinum, you ain't gonna be happy?
Yeah, I'm gonna be happy. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna look like that being happy. But
Yeah.
we know it's a lot of other things that contribute into to his look. You know what I mean?
All right,
So,
but let's keep it real, right?
right.
When Busta was rapping, we ain't know what the fuck he was talking about neither, man.
We was all into the energy. It's just like the Panda record. We all into the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Busta's energy was fucking ridiculous. We didn't really care.
Yeah.
What he was saying. Like you said, but he got dope later.
No, later
what I mean?
on, he changed and I started understanding him.
Right.
The enunciation was better.
Right.
But when he said, as I combine all the juice from my mind, hit up, what? I don't, powerful impact, boom, from the cannon. I didn't know what
for some reason, you know, nowadays, you know, you look for artists for their lines to relate to each other. You know what I mean? But those lines didn't relate.
Yeah,
because it was just like,
it was mumble rap.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
Because mumble rap isn't just a motherfucker just making up words like Young Thug and these other niggas be doing. Mumble
shit
rap
that you just don't understand.
You just don't understand.
Yeah.
Right.
James Brown is the original mumble rapper, though. Because that nigga was like, about to do that. The fuck was he talking about? He wasn't saying shit.
Nah, he wasn't.
And we love James Brown. So the mumble rap, all right, this is how I feel about mumble rap. I just don't listen to it.
Right.
I don't complain about it. I just
Right.
don't listen to it. Now, mumble rap with a good beat is dope mumble rap.
Yeah.
Like Panda.
And you know what? It has its place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that music, like we talk about trap, we talk about whatever down south music they call it, trap drill or whatever. Like if you in a club and that shit come on, let me hear them 808s, you're gonna toe tap, you're gonna do that shit gonna make you move some kind of way. Now when you in your house cleaning up or whatever, you may not listen to it.
I want to hear some motherfucking D'Angelo. I want to listen to some Neo Soul, some Jill Scott. Shit like that.
Oh, when you working out.
The dark skin NDRE. I want to hear that shit. Not that light skin shit. Yeah, because, you know, I think she bleached her shit up a little bit. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get sued or get my podcast deleted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We know that ain't happening.
Yeah, but I ain't worried about that shit. You know. So, but mumble rap, I think it is really getting a bad name a little bit because when you think about even how they look, right. Niggas with yellow hair and beads and what about Andre 3000?
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes was wearing some of the wildest shit.
What about
ever.
What's the name?
Big Gip.
Them, but even going back, I mean, we talk about the grandfathers of hip hop. The niggas dress weird too.
Parliament.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Parliament had a nigga running around the stage with a pamper on. You ain't know that shit? They got on a fucking pamper.
Nah, you're right.
Digital Underground. Tupac was a part of Digital Underground.
Yeah.
This nigga had on a fake ass nose.
Yeah.
And was dope as fuck though.
Right.
So is it we mad at mumble rap or are we mad that they corny?
I think it's more so that it's the corny and the message that it projects, because how I look at it is it's genocidal music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, when a dude is constantly talking 30 to the face, 50 to the face, 60 to the face. You know what I mean? Like,
and they got all these sounds.
Right. All the sound effects. And you know what I mean? You got groupies in the background, like, yeah, hyping it up. And then, you know, you look at the images in the video, like in our time, that wasn't, we were talking nonsense, but it was fun nonsense. Now
Chickadee Choco was bullshit, my nigga. Chickadee Choco, the chocolate chicken, that shit is bullshit forever, my nigga. Like, I can't co-sign that.
Nah, I feel you on that.
Even when the nigga said, Busta Rhymes by the
but still it was fun. He wasn't talking about killing a nigga over something stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's more so nowadays. It's like, yo, they're mumbling, but then they're talking. When you actually understand what they're saying, it's really like, yo, or little bitch. You know what I mean? It's either degrading a woman, shooting their brother, or something to that effect.
So Timmy Turner wasn't hot though. The acapella.
Yo, it was catchy.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Don't act like he wasn't killing everybody.
How many things we get caught up being catchy, but really not hot? It's just catchy.
But ain't that the point though?
I mean, I guess to a certain degree.
Yeah, because I mean, look how many views that shit got. And this motherfucker was like,
yeah, I mean,
on some Addams Family shit. Kill everybody, bro.
Yo, you think about it, he literally said the same exact bars over and over again for about a good 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Over and over. He said the same shit over and over
But did
again.
they not fuck it up when they put a beat to it? They fucked it up.
I think so. Yeah.
I would have just made that an acapella record.
Yeah.
You can't put a beat to that.
Yeah, nah.
Timmy Turner, kill everybody.
I
Walking.
mean, because you think about it, it had the melody.
Yeah, they should have went with the melody. All right, but now look,
you know what I mean?
you got Timmy Turner, kill everybody walking. You know that. What he said after that shit,
right?
that shit was scribble scrabble.
Right.
I don't know what the
And
fuck.
you got people online who tried to make sense out of it. And I'm like, yo, why are you speaking for that man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let him explain his own shit, because all you doing is assuming that's what he's talking about. We don't know what he's talking about.
All right, so let's because I'm not, listen, I want y'all to know I'm not here to defend mumble rap. I'm just trying to give a perspective to a lot of shit. It is other rappers, like when Ghostface says something like lick 'em cinnamon rotisserie blunts. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Right.
Now, rotisserie, you do
You
spin it.
Right.
But what is cinnamon?
The color. The blunt.
See, but now look, look how that is. You are the little dudes that's saying, I know it's a because they understand that shit. So the point I'm trying to make is it a generation thing that we?
I mean, I've been saying for a long time, it's a big generation gap.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, we talk about how we say, yeah, but our parents talked about how our music was whack, but our music wasn't so far removed from their music.
It was
even now, you got
music.
our parents listening to our music now.
Yeah.
That we was listening to.
Is it
You know what I mean?
loud?
Like,
Yeah.
like my mom's listening to Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, definitely.
My mom's listening to Nelly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but this is the music that they was talking about was, oh, that's
Turn it down a little bit.
jibber jabber or whatever. You know what I mean? So now that it's we have this other music, it's a big differentiation from what we did and what the kids are doing now.
I turned him down. Now he gonna start talking low and shit. Talk now. Stay excited and shit. It's still going loud or it's cool? It's cool, right?
We good?
Yeah.
All right.
We doing mic checks like right in the middle of the podcast, and I ain't deleting none of this shit. Nah, it is what it is.
No, so it is a big generation gap, and I feel like the older artists failed the younger artists.
Okay, because
You know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
trying. I'm trying to find who do we blame?
Right, because let's keep it real. Like, the older artists are selfish.
Selfish in the motherfucker.
You know what I mean? Like, they took all the spotlight and kept it and are still holding on to
and
it.
still trying to keep.
You know
that
what I
shit.
mean? And they never and there's a lot of it is New York. We're gonna say the East Coast, but when people talk about the East Coast, they really talk about New
Yeah,
York.
because it ain't no
You know what
East
I mean?
Coast.
Right. So
Ain't no East Coast, period. Because if you go to North Carolina, that's still on the fucking East
it's
Coast.
still on the East Coast. I mean, it's considered South, but it's still on the East
It's
Coast.
South
Then you
East.
got Philly. You know what I mean? Like, so, but the New York artists didn't really duplicate themselves. You know what I mean? Like, you got Dre. Dre duplicated himself quite a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where Premier didn't.
I mean, you mean as far as reinvent, you mean?
Reinvent.
Reinvent, okay.
You know what I mean? But you reinvent yourself by duplicating your success into another artist.
Makes sense. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what contributes to
Premier didn't
longevity.
make another gangstar.
He didn't make another gangster. He didn't make another guru. You know what I mean? Like, Jay is probably the closest with Kanye, but even Kanye is his own kind of entity.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Even though he came under the tutelage of Jay, you know what I mean? He's still kind of his own entity where, you know, okay, Nas now has Dave East. But how long did that take?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who did LL bring? You know what I mean? So we look at these older artists and then we look at the younger artists. That's where the disconnect is.
And I give these younger dudes credit. They be putting all they mans on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They be having dudes that nigga was the motherfucking blunt go-getter.
Right.
And now he in the booth.
Right.
And I think that started putting a man on maybe with like Dipset, because we never thought Jim Jones would rap.
Right. That's true.
And then Jim Jones is a rap. Everybody in the crew rap.
Freaky Zeke. He wasn't rapping at
exactly.
first.
And then
You know what I mean?
everybody was able to be prosperous and make the brand strong.
Right.
The older dudes over that,
Yeah.
like fuck everybody.
Nah.
They still not putting nobody on.
Right. You know what I mean? And whether it was lack of business sense whether it was, I feel a lot of it was ego, because you feel like, yo, you put on the next person, that person gonna get more light than you. But no, that contributes to your legacy.
Because Chief Keef, look at all the dudes that came from Chicago behind Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like you got Fredo, Dirk, all of them dudes.
Little Herb.
Yeah, G Herbo and all these.
Right. And the same thing in the South.
How do I know y'all name? I'm confused. How do I know all y'all name? Because
this nigga is a historian.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
don't matter
yeah,
what
yeah.
time period he gonna know. Like this dude's brain, I don't know.
Yeah.
He got extra brain up there for something, because I can't remember half of the shit.
Yo, when it comes to hip hop, I love that shit so much, man. I know everything, all reasons. So yeah, and then even in the South, because people don't know, like, it's so much extended family in the South. Like, who would have known how many people came through organized noise? We didn't know that all those people till we saw the documentary. Like, oh shit, he's from this camp, and he was here. In New York, that shit don't be like that. But you know what? In New York, I think that shit come from the street crime. A lot of dudes had street beef, and it's
Street
like,
beef,
you don't fuck with them niggas over there, and we never fucking with them.
But see, now it comes to a point now these cats, now we older. So it's like, how do we, because it's just like Jay said, like, mobsters opt to not get in beef. There's no business in it. It only brings police. You know what I mean? Like, at a time, we got to think about, like, yo, we got to get money together. You know what I mean? Like, beef, whatever, fuck this beef shit, because there's no money in that. And that's what the West did. You know what I mean? That's what the South did. You know what I mean? Don't think they don't have their beefs.
No, they got beef.
But when it comes to the public eye, nah, we all family.
But now look at this though. The reason why I think in New York we don't do that shit, because it's the ego. Because first of all, this is the media capital.
Right.
Always was, always will be.
Right.
You got 60 web series in Brooklyn alone.
Yeah.
So that causes dissension.
Yep.
Because instead of people getting behind one web series, they say, fuck them niggas over there. My shit gonna be better.
Yeah.
Oh, he got dad hats. I'm getting mom hats. Fuck his hats. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got t-shirts. Fuck that. I'm getting crew necks. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough camaraderie in New York City. And it's like a monkey see, monkey do, crabs in a barrel type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you create the podcast wars with dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever it is that's created, it always has to be a war. Instead of us saying, yo, we will run this shit if we stick together.
Yeah.
We will run this shit if we just band together. And then it just becomes so much tribalism within this shit. Because people always ask me, would you do his podcast or would you go on his platform? I'd be like, hell yeah, if he hit me.
Right. Why not?
All you gotta do is hit me. I'm there. Listen, I make myself available for internet radio shows, for blog talk shows. Why wouldn't I go on that platform if it's going to help me promote my platform? And in turn, I'm going to promote his platform on my platform.
It just makes sense.
But no, everything is like, fuck that nigga. Oh, I don't see what he doing.
Right.
How you don't see what I'm doing? And you doing what you doing because I did what I did. That's like Kobe Bryant saying, I never saw Michael Jordan play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what do you?
But that's where the ego come in, or just a plain flat out ignorance. It's like, why? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with giving another man respect.
Yo, and the dope shit about it is that, yo, I love to say I got something from somebody. I love to say this person influenced me.
Right.
Like when I interview Pete Rock, I'm like, yo, this man don't even know how much I copied him.
Word.
Everybody,
for a fact.
yeah, and everybody knows that I copy him, but I love to tell you, yo, my man, you inspire, and you're still relevant. It ain't like I absorbed your energy and discarded you. You still fucking the almighty Pete Rock.
Right.
But I want you to know what you did in my life that kept me from going to jail, killing going to jail, and dying.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But other than that, you kept me alive and you kept me out of jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Based off your influence. These people nowadays won't say, yo, you influenced me to do what I needed to do till I realized it could get money. It's like motherfuckers rather say, I never heard of you.
Yeah.
You lying.
Yeah, you lying. That's just flat out lying. Just flat out.
Because people think Doggie Diamonds TV is new. The brand Doggie Diamonds TV is new.
Right.
But Doggie Diamonds is not new. You studied my game tapes, my nigga.
Right.
All y'all niggas.
For years.
I've been putting 23 DVDs in the street.
I tell you to you like this. Like, before all the other websites, the Forbes or whatever, Dog was in my studio
every day doing beats.
And still thinking about how he was going to do this media shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, can nobody talk to me about you? You know what I mean?
In media, especially.
Right, in media. Like, because this is outside of you just being family.
Yeah, because you remember me sitting there like, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this.
Right,
and we going to upload shit, and we going to get the footage, and we going to chase him, and we going to do this, and everything comes into fruition. And all I'm saying to motherfuckers is that, yo, you ain't got to show me no love. It don't even matter, because the people know what it is. But I'm just saying to people who don't know, do your fucking research before you try to tell me that I want to be like somebody who came after me. And stop equating numbers with success, because that doesn't always mean that you're successful because you got a certain amount of numbers.
Also, what did you do to get those numbers?
Exactly.
Let's you know what I mean? Like, let's be real
and longevity
about your situation.
Is success.
Right.
For me to still be here after all this time, that is what, and success is also what the standards that I set for myself.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you might say, I just dropped the Essence project. If I get fucking 300 downloads, I did good. Somebody say,
I did better than the first album.
That's what I'm saying. But people will say, oh, he only sold 300 records. That might have been the money he had to do that. And he broke even, or he recouped, or he made money off it.
I got 300 more fans.
This is what I'm saying. So what people don't understand with me is that, yo, Doggie Diamonds TV is a new brand. Forbes DVD is already established.
Right.
This is something new that I'm starting that's taking off. So I don't want credit from my peers, because like I said, this is why I'm saying all this. We're so competitive in New York. I'm supposed to say I'm the interview king because I think I'm the best, but that's not a name I gave myself. That's a name that people gave me.
Right.
For one. For two.
For interviews that they don't even know you have yet.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, you ain't even kill them yet.
This is what I'm saying. Not only that, you can't say you did a good interview and you sat there and the nigga talked for fucking 2 hours and you asked like 3 questions.
Right.
That's not an interview. That's a motherfucker gave a statement.
A biography.
I done pulled shit out of people that you didn't know. So until you can do an interview and get information out of somebody that you never knew, is not a good interview.
And not just that, but understanding what the people want to hear from that particular person. Like, yo, we already know about the beefs, we know about this, we know about that. But what about the nitty-gritty? What about the grind? What happened in years 5 to 10 in that time span? Like, that's the stuff you get out of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the real intricate details of why a person succeeded and why they might have not succeeded at a particular time in their career. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what cats need to understand. It's like, there's a science to journalism.
It's a science.
And this is journalism that you're doing. These are not just interviews.
At
its
journalism. Finest.
You know what I mean? So cats better wake up.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what though? It's 2016. We about to hit 2017 in another couple of months. We still here though. That's the only thing, and building. And I'm glad that certain dudes responded to me or even looking at me, because that means I'm on your radar, because certain people you just ignore when they are nobody, because I ignore nobodies.
Of course.
Somebody, I ain't gonna front, I address everybody though. You can have one subscriber. You say some shit to me I don't like, I'll be like, go suck your mother. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think I've gotten a little better with that. I try not to respond to everybody.
I be trying, but I just, I make myself available for fuck shit.
Right.
I make myself available to fight. I make myself available for anything.
But you know what it's gonna take? It's gonna take somebody to be some sort of a nucleus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I'm kind of doing with on the music side of things. Like, working with Mo Chips, working with Graph, working with Christ, and working with other cats, just kind of gelling and slowly bringing everybody together to create a whole new movement in New York. You know what I mean? Because these people, these are people who need to be heard along with myself. You know what I mean? But on the production side of things, just bringing that feel back to New York, but still learning from what these other regions are doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and there's a nucleus there.
Yeah, and I respect, everybody who's in New York right now who's holding it down, I guess. But it's gonna be a point where your skill level is gonna have to be at a certain point for you to sustain.
Yeah, certainly.
Or you just gonna be the whack nigga in New York.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For example, because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Back in the days, we had whack ass rappers too from New York. And I was like I said, nigga said chickadee choco the chocolate fucking chicken.
Yo, he not
and the beat was but the beat was fire.
Right.
When the nigga say prana new sound, leave a crack in the crown. What the fuck is prana?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was times where I was like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
And you gotta think about it. A lot of our greats said some questionable shit too.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? Like, you Biggie,
damn.
You look so good, I suck on your daddy's dick. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that shit was kind of.
You know what I mean? Like,
even though that's Richard Pryor, I know that's from Richard Pryor.
Okay.
And in the hood, we used to listen to a lot of Richard Pryor.
Yeah, true indeed.
But you will never catch me saying no shit like that.
No.
So even though I understand it, I hate having to justify it because it's like you almost agree with it. But I understood it, but that shit was still.
Yeah, I mean, we had questionable
shit. Wasn't etiquette. The etiquette wasn't right.
Yeah, I mean,
even when Redman said male groupies get to shaking when I'm coming from the rear, I was like, the fuck does that mean?
Super questionable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Q-Tip said, and when we both do head, we go on and on and on and on and on.
See, it's a lot of questionable shit.
Oh, like when we both do head.
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about?
See what I mean about this dude's brain? Like, why you remember that shit?
Yeah. Then he said sweeter than Ben and Jerry's. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Nah.
Yeah, that shit is. And
I'm just saying, like, but there's a lot of questionable shit. Like the same thing that's going on today. It's a lot of shit.
See, that's why I wanted to defend the younger dudes a little bit and tell people that
the thing is, it's not all their fault.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean? Like, and I say that publicly. I say it anywhere. Like, it's not all their fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's a failure of the OGs of the game. It's a failure of parenting. It's a failure of the fans who support it. You know what I mean? Because they'll support that, but they won't support the good stuff
that they say they want.
Right.
It's like motherfuckers say, yo, I want some chocolate cake. It's chocolate cake right there. Yeah. Nah, I don't want that chocolate cake. Yeah. I want him to make the chocolate cake. Right. That's what it is. Right. They keep wanting something from somebody that's not capable of giving it to them or don't want to give it to them. For example, we all want, everybody listening to this right now, everybody watching this right now, want Nas to make another Illmatic album.
Right.
But he won't do it. So we keep judging him based off of Illmatic every time. So he did Life is Good. He did albums that was okay. Life is Good was dope to me. But we keep saying, but it ain't no Illmatic. He know all he got to do is go in the studio with Pete Rock, Large Professor, and all of them and crank it out.
But he in a different space.
Yeah, but he won't do it. So we are mad when you have people who have gave you Illmatic, but you don't want it from them.
Right.
You want it from Nas. The point that I'm making.
And which in a sense is like understandable because, you have diehard fans out there. It's just like, people want Jay to make a Reasonable Doubt or whoever. You know what I mean?
He came close with the Blueprint, though. That's like real close.
But I'm saying even now, like when they heard Magna Carta, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I like Magna Carta to a certain degree. You know what I mean? The same thing with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre came out with Compton, which I think is a phenomenal album, but it wasn't The Chronic. Yeah. You know what I mean? But these artists, people who are not artists don't understand creativity.
Yeah, because, all right, how you expect the motherfucker to make poor records and he rich?
Right.
These motherfucking records was created off of motherfucking four wings and chicken fried rice, 2 wings and French fries, bum juices, quarter waters. Right. It's a different struggle that created this music.
Exactly.
When a motherfucker is buying $20 sandwiches and taking a bite and saying he don't want it no more, you gonna make different music.
Or when a motherfucker can have his food flown in.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like
they got Uber and motherfucking drones for food now
Right,
and shit. Motherfucker
right.
drop your fucking steak on the doorstep.
So you can't expect that person to make that type of music that you fell in love with them for making.
All right,
You know
but
what I
now,
mean?
but look though, if they made the music, will you support it?
Exactly.
Because everybody say they want it, but
Exactly.
if you want that, they could pick up the Essence album.
Hell yeah.
They could pick up Sky Zoo
They can pick
and
up
Apollo
Torre.
Brown, Torre. You know what I'm
Ras
saying?
Kass just dropped the project.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like people say, yo, hip hop has never changed.
Yeah.
What we listening to now, is spawned from hip hop, but it's not hip hop.
Nah, it ain't hip hop.
You know what I mean? Like hip hop has never had to change its sound. You know what I mean? So you still have the boom bap, you still have the samples, you still have the soul, but they're in the form of other artists, and other producers.
Yeah, you gotta listen. It's like this, right? Sometimes you got a girl, right? And her pussy is just worn out. You can't say, I want that pussy back from you. Sometimes you have to just get other pussy. All right? You can still love this worn out ass pussy.
Can't co-sign
Look, you can love this worn out pussy. You can love it. Look, you can love this worn out pussy. But if you want good, tight pussy, sometimes your girl pussy ain't what it used to be no more. She might have dropped a kid.
Thoughts expressively.
Yeah, you know, I'm
exclusively to the thoughts of Doggie.
It is what it is. I'm just saying that sometimes you got to just sort out other pussy.
I mean,
the deal is stop wanting what you want from people who don't want to give it to you,
right?
And go get it
right
from the people who are offering you what you so-called want.
And it's dope too. It's not like it's giving it to you in a whack way. You know what I mean? Like I've let some of the dopest MCs listen to my album, and the comparison that most of them made was like, yo, this shit sound like Jay-Z between Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint. Boom. Goal accomplished. You know what I mean? So now I need y'all to talk about that.
Now, also, if you want to hear a sample of it, his song "Glory No Pain" is on Doggie.
Even on my
Diamond
website.
CD.
You get I give you a few samples of songs
Okay.
on the website.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's just like the dope game. I can't sell you dope without giving you a taste first.
Yeah, you got
know what I mean? Like so
you can sniff a little bit of it.
Yeah. Take a little taste. You know what I mean? And then once again, it's only $10.
Now the object of the object of the game is you giving it to them, right? Do they want it?
Right.
Because like I said,
but the thing is that the response, I'll be honest with you, the response I've been getting has been lovely.
Those for people, look, and that's dope. That's from people who want it.
Right.
But again, you keep having people saying hip hop is dead. It ain't the same no more. No, sometimes you have to sort out. Perfect. Let me give you another analogy. Crack cocaine, right? You got crackheads. If the crack is bad on the block, you think they ain't gonna smoke crack? A crackhead will walk 64 fucking blocks for good ass crack.
Word.
Sometimes you gotta walk for different crack.
And right now, you ain't even got to work that hard. All it takes is a little internet search.
And you all are walking around with $800 devices in your fucking hands.
Word.
You can get it right there.
Word.
So that's the point I'm making. Stop acting like you cannot get to it. It's right there, accessible to you. So let's talk about are you voting?
It just had this discussion. No.
Okay. Why aren't you voting? Because people died so you could vote.
Yeah, I mean, they died for the idea of inclusion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like they died of the idea that their vote counted, where this is not the case. The system is broken. To vote is to actually think that the system works.
Yeah, or it's gonna change something for you.
Right. Like that's and we've been doing the same thing since we've been able to vote.
And what the Einstein
and
said.
we still in the same condition. So what is that? When you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same results, what is that? Insanity. You know what I mean? So we keep going. We have this like Dr. Umar Johnson said, the illusion of inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We believe voting actually helps. It says something. When the thought just came to me earlier. It's like, no, not voting doesn't count. it's a count of the people in power still knowing how many people they still have under control. You know what I mean? So anybody thought that maybe not voting would make a change? You know what I mean? Like, does that thought ever come to account where it's like maybe the people in power be like, wait, hold up, we losing control. We got to do something because now they're not believing in the system anymore.
Well, the system is all the way 100% fucked up. You either
Yeah.
gonna vote for Hillary,
Right.
or Mr. Grab her by the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
would. That's like saying, yo, hold up, I'ma stab you 6 times in your fucking head, or I'ma shoot you once in your head.
But
Which one you want?
The crazy thing is that they're not the only 2 candidates.
Yeah, but that's the front runner.
Those are because they are associated with the 2 gangs, the Republicans and Dominicans, who are just
Bloods and Crips.
Dominicans, my bad.
Yeah.
The Republicans and Democrats, who are just 2 sides of the same coin.
But peep this, right? The red and blue war is deep.
Yeah.
Because the red and blue war is Democrats and Republicans. Even boxing has a red corner and a blue corner.
Right.
Bloods and Crips.
Yep.
Coke and Pepsi is red and blue. Did you know that? What color is a Pepsi can?
Didn't notice that.
What color is a Coke can?
You're right.
That shit is what it is. So it's a lot of shit that's psychologically embedded in you.
Right.
And you don't even know that shit.
Know it.
So when you look at this map of the United States and they say these are red states and these are blue states.
Yeah.
You're going to get that red can of Coke or you're going to get that blue Pepsi.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boxer from the blue corner. Boxer from the red corner.
Yeah.
Shit is all psychological. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about voting is that I actually think I'm going to go vote, but I'm going to vote for Eric B. for president. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to vote. I don't know if you could write in New York, but I'm writing in Eric B. for motherfucking president. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I'll vote for motherfucking Ronald McDonald before I vote for one of them too.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I am going to look at some of these fuck judges, some of these fuck
now,
DNA.
See, that's where
city council.
Yeah,
you do have to. You do have to.
The local ones, they say actually do.
Because those are the ones that's fighting for you.
Right.
And because, we lost a lot of shit. Because city council, this is what I learned from Charles Barron. City council is the one that allows new developments in the neighborhood. City council could say no. I didn't know that. So all these motherfucking new developments coming in Brooklyn, it's just city councilmen. You know what I'm saying? So that
but
shit,
you know what? Every politician has a price too.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean. So when you got the whatchamacallit, I forget the dude's name, who built up Barclays and
Ratner.
That's the Ratner. You got the Ratners of the world who got the bread to pay whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's still but so much you can do. You know what I mean? Like it's a system. It's a system. You got lobbyists. You got all these people. So it's like, no, I don't trust no politician.
How tough is it to do an album where you ain't kill nobody?
Easy.
You ain't want to kill nobody.
Stop snitching, nigga.
Yeah. Like
snitching on yourself and you know what I mean. Like, nah, to not kill nobody, to not disrespect women, to not pill pop, to not be an alcoholic, to you know what I mean. Like, that's just none of the things. I'm just being myself.
To take you back to skill.
Yeah.
Because Rakim didn't curse, right?
He didn't curse.
Kane cursed.
I mean, I curse.
Yeah, I know. Motherfucker, snot, titty, ass, pussy. Cursing is okay with me.
You know what I mean?
Only time I don't curse really is around children.
Right.
And if your child is in the room right now, just tell them to go play.
Yeah.
Put on Peppa Pig or some shit like that. Whatever the fuck whatever that is.
Nah, but it really wasn't that hard. I mean, I employed DJ Mousetrap for the producer for the whole project because I just wanted a whole cohesive feel.
That's how it used to be though.
Yeah, and I wanted to focus on my pen game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think my pen game on this album was just like when people hear it, they're gonna be like, yeah.
How many? Who's on the album? Features?
I got Graph.
I
got Mo Chips. I got GQ Status. I got Yasmin Soul. I got Funny Sauce's brother, Sauce Money's brother, Maverick Gaither, Jay Malone, singer, Yasmin Soul, I said her, Simone Sky, Tommy Two Face, who's like a New York City favorite.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And very, very, very underrated, who hasn't gotten his love yet. So definitely put him on the project. You know what I mean? Like I got, and everybody's strategically placed. I didn't put features just to put features.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I heard
it made sense.
I heard specific people on these records. And when they got the records, they was just like, it was a no-brainer for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing was forced. You know, people ask me like, yo, why such and such? Why you didn't get such and such? Why you get such? It just, they didn't fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I wasn't just going to have a feature just to have a feature.
Just to say, yeah, such and such is on that.
Right, right. It just didn't make sense. And everybody delivered. You know, to a couple females I got on the album, Angel Face and Hershey, you know, they came through.
Yo, Angel Face walked in DTF radio the other day, I think. She got a fucking bubble. Shout out to Angel Face. She walked past, I was like, oh shit. Angel, your face is cool. We should call you Angel Bubble.
Yo, she cool as shit though. Like
yeah.
she cool as shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, like the project, man, I put a lot of thought into it. That's why it took me so long to come out. You know what I mean? And then when I was inspired with the date, you know, I'm a super spiritual person, and numbers speak to you.
Yeah, definitely.
So 11-1 is a repetition of 3 ones. And if you understand angel numbers, this is how the angels speak to us through numbers, because they can't talk to us directly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna, I like to say stuff and leave it up to other people to research. But the power of number 1, and then when it's in succession, because really it's 4 ones, because it's 11, 1, 16.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you see those numbers in succession, it's very, 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 very powerful.
Yeah, because you're not going to see that.
No.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no. You're not going to see it. You know what I mean? So
till next year or something like
that. Right.
Yeah.
You know, so to when, and I didn't even think about it when I thought about that date, but it's like when a universe.
Who did the artwork? The album is crazy. The cover.
Oh, it's a chick named Pony, who's actually a rapper also. She's part of the Fleet DJs. She's a model, rapper, and graphic artist. And
dope.
Yeah, I told her what I wanted, because it just expressed the essence. When you in the womb, that's the essence your beginning of you.
Now, unless you put nut on your album cover, which would be kind of crazy. Can't put nut on your album cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this nigga got nut on his album cover?
Yeah, you gotta love this guy. Be like, yo, if you don't like this man, something wrong with you.
That is the essence. The nut.
Yeah, but you know, and then the twins in the belly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Was just me and Mousetrap.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because that's who worked on the album with me.
So how do you pick beats being a producer? Because you got records on the radio. Tell them about that.
Yeah, I got the You All Welcome with Mo Chips. On the engineer side, I got a few joints out there with Graph. Actually, everything you hear from Graph, I engineered. Mixed down wise, and the trap phone ringing. But the You All Welcome right now is the shit right now. To get Self to play a record.
Yeah.
Like,
good luck with that.
Word.
I need to get I got to get Mo Chips here, as a matter of fact, too.
We could
I like the whole 50-50 movement and shit like that.
And yo, it's a lot of them motherfuckers, B. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of them. But I got the You All Welcome right now. Then we working on some other stuff. Me and Chips got a few joints that I did for him or whatever. But on my side, as far as picking tracks, they just got to talk to me, B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't like writing without a track. Even when I'm in producer mode, I try not to be in artist mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to be a little bit more objective.
But don't front when you make a beat and it's high.
I got a few in the stash.
Yo, you know what Mumble? Yo, the founder of Mumble Rap is fucking Jay-Z.
You think so?
Know why?
Uh-oh.
Because listen, the founder of Mumble Rap is Jay-Z.
Somebody gonna be mad at you.
I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you why the founder of Mumble Rap is Jay-Z. When the beat come on, what did he say he do?
Oh, he do his Rain Man.
He start mumbling.
Yeah.
He start mumbling to himself. That ain't mumble rap.
But also, you know why also? It's because a lot of these artists know that, or they think Jay-Z just goes in the booth and freestyles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when he's explained this shit over and over and over again, I don't understand why they still think that, but they think that Jay-Z actually goes in the booth and just freestyles and it just comes off his head. No, he actually writes in his head.
But you said you start mumbling to yourself. So you started mumble rap, nigga.
I mean, you know,
Nah.
I do the same shit.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
yeah. But the shit with these dudes who mumble, their whole shit is not the rap. It's the fucking ad-lib. The ad-lib is more important than everything.
Dude, and dudes who come to the studio, I used to do sessions or whatever. These dudes used to write their ad-libs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, how do you write? And I used to tell them, I'm like, yo, you don't write ad-libs. Be like, ad-libs are a feeling thing.
Yeah, it's a feeling.
It's a feeling, you know what I mean?
But see, that's what happens. They started doing the ad-lib shit so they don't have to write a whole bar.
Right.
So they started saying shit and say, I'm going to fill it in with mad ad-libs because you got a hype track.
But guess who's the king of that?
Busta.
No, Jim Jones. Jim Jones started that because he wasn't a rapper.
No, Jim Jones started that, but Busta Rhymes got a lot of ad-libs. He got one track that he go, ha, on the whole shit.
Yeah.
The whole track.
Yeah. But I'm talking about as far as the talking ad-libs and the repeating bars and shit like that. Like, my memory,
I would think it's Jim Jones, or I thought it was Mel Matrix first. I really thought it was Mel first.
It might have been.
But regardless, is out of that camp.
Right.
Regardless, is out of that camp. But Busta Rhymes, did he do his
oh yeah, I mean he was the king of ad-libs.
But his ad-libs they be melodic like a motherfucker though. So
and then also it assisted in helping for Spliff Star to be the hype man that he was.
Yeah, because now you got a point of reference for you. It made sense. It made sense.
Right. So I mean, I think it was calculated on Busta's part. You know what I mean? Because you can't deny the fact that their performance was
retarded,
next to none. I mean, the only out performance that could outdo them was probably MOP.
You know what I mean? Who else performed crazy? Red and Meth performance is fucking crazy.
Too. Exactly.
Nah, but I ain't gonna front on the performance tip, man. Ain't nobody doing better than Busta Rhymes, man.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Probably to this day.
If Spliff is there or not.
Right.
Because when he hit you with that chickadee chocolate, the chocolate chicken, you like, yo,
he's not gonna let that go.
Chickadee chocolate.
Not gonna let that go. Nah, but yeah, I mean, this is what we're dealing with today. You know what I mean? So it's all I'm here right now to do with the music and everybody who I choose to work with, because I choose to work with. I don't work with everybody.
Exactly.
Is that I want to provide balance to the game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to eliminate what the kids love and none of that, but they need other options.
Yeah, because y'all be liking shit that's just straight up gay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't say gay, I say flagrant. Y'all be liking flagrant shit.
Oh, we say flagrant now?
Yeah, I say flagrant.
Okay, flagrant.
Because y'all don't want to offend the flagrants. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Okay. I guess that's good logic.
I make up code words to talk about people and they don't even know I'm talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll say darky and you be like, oh, yeah, I guess he's not talking about me because I'm light skinned. No, you're talking about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm learning from the Caucasian people. They're teaching me how to be foul without,
hilarious.
I'm a fucking maniac and shit like that. So the album is on Hellz Yea online.com.
Just .online, no .com.
.online. Hellz Yea .online. Okay.
Yeah.
Hellz Yea .online. HE double hockey sticks. I gotta say that. That's from Big L, right?
I think so.
Big L said that. Shout out to Big L, man.
Yeah.
Big L.
One of the greats.
Yeah. I was fucking with Big L on Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. Y'all might have heard of him when he did the freestyle with Jay-Z.
But that was even. But
that was late.
Was before,
exactly.
Was before that.
But I'm talking about. I was fucking with him on when Lord Finesse played Big L on the tour bus.
Word.
In '92. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first heard Big L, and I was like,
and I think Finesse is probably the most hurt because that was like his little brother.
Yeah, that was definitely his protege.
I mean? Like, so his
shout out to DITC, shout out to Buckwild, shout out to Showbiz,
shout out to all of them, man.
Shout out to Diamond D, shout out to AG,
and they still they just put out an album.
They just put out an album. Yo, they got a song called "Make 'Em So Proud."
Dope.
Oh my God. But this is the point that I'm making. Look how this shit is natural. We segue right into, if you wanted hip hop, why you don't got the DITC album?
Right.
It ain't gonna be nothing more hip hop than that. Fat Joe is DITC.
DITC, yeah.
You know, OC. You know what I'm
OC,
saying? They got
yep.
this song called Rock Shit.
I think I heard, yeah.
Shout out to
yeah,
Super
yeah.
Ugly who did the
Yeah,
beat.
yeah.
Yo, listen, man.
Diamond D.
This is what I'm saying. The hip hop that you want is out there. Again, it's like good pussy.
Dude, we could name literally probably
10 albums that's fire right now.
That came out in the last few months.
Yeah.
That people should have in their hip hop collection.
Yeah. And Smoke DZA and Pete Rock is doing an album together. You know what I'm saying? Mickey.
I was we just saw him last night. I was with Graf last night. Smoke DZA came out. Little spot. It probably no bigger than these two rooms.
Yo,
honestly. And he came out and performed.
Knots and Mickey Fax just dropped the album. This is what I'm saying.
Yo, on the real, Knots is probably
the best right now.
This dude.
Knots is the best right now.
Knots. I'm putting this out there. I'm coming to work on the project with you.
Listen, just look at the man Instagram.
Yo, he's an alien, B.
Yo,
I
I had Knots on Twitter and I told him, "You not from this planet."
No, he's not.
The shit he's doing on the machine.
Yo.
He might be the 2016 Pete Rock for me. I might have to bite his shit like how I bit Pete Rock with the fucking SP 1200, which I still got.
Now this is where we could blame the artist because like you don't have to seek out the Metro Boomins and Zaythovens or whatever. You got Knots, B. You got Apollo Brown. You got Hellz Yea. I gotta throw my name in there.
As you should.
You still got the Pete Rocks out here. You know what I mean? Like there's producers who are gonna give you that quality record.
Yo, Apollo Brown did a song with Knots called "How to Kill God." Retarded.
No, it was Razzcast.
That's what I meant. Who I said?
You said Knots.
Damn, see? I was sweating not so hard. I'm throwing him in some other shit. Apollo Brown and Razzcast, "How to Kill God."
Yo.
Retarded.
Ridiculous. I think when I first heard it, I must have listened to that song about 20 times.
Yeah.
Just the feel of it just made me feel so freaking good.
Even Buddha and Grands, they did the fucking Ain't Nothing New for fucking Jadakiss and Neo.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did a lot of Dave East production.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it is dudes in New York that's giving you what you want, even though Knots is from VA. I don't know where
Bink
Apollo
too.
Brown's
Bink
from.
is another one.
Oh, Bink. Listen.
Bow. You gotta bow down.
You gotta bow to Bink.
But Apollo Brown's Detroit.
All right. Oh, well, Detroit is probably the
little
best
New York.
producers anyway, though.
Yeah. Black Milk.
Jay Dilla. Apollo Brown. What's another one? Damn, I can't think of the
Black
other
Milk.
person. No, but it's somebody else from Detroit that's crazy too. Shit. All right, stab yourself. Stick yourself. Now stick yourself again.
Damn, he forgot something.
Yeah, word.
Write this down. Y'all gotta write this down.
Yeah,
He forgot
yeah.
some shit.
Yo, did you ever see when I did YouTube hip hop trivia?
Nah.
Watch that shit. They asked me mad questions. I answered every last one of them from people all over. I said, y'all cannot stump me.
See what I'm saying?
They was asking me shit, and I was like, look, I'm gonna hold my hands in front of y'all. There is no Google, none of that shit. I really know this hip hop shit.
Crazy.
Damn, they gonna stone me. They gonna be like, such and such is from Detroit, motherfucker. And on the MCs.
Wait, is it Kev Brown?
No, Kev Brown is DC.
DC, okay.
Or Maryland. That's the same shit, right?
DMV. Just say
DMV. All right. The dopest MC from Detroit, in my opinion, is Hellz Yea.
Hellz Yea, I would put up there.
Hellz Yea is the
Definitely.
dopest shit. I put him before Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know if I put him before Royce.
Nah, I put Hellz Yea before Royce.
Really?
Man. Yes.
Okay.
Hellz Yea.
Okay.
I'm gonna show y'all some shit where Hellz Yea spit some shit where he called a pattern or some shit.
Yeah, I was
You
watching
ever saw
that. Yeah, I
that
saw
shit?
that.
Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck is that?
Yeah.
Royce got better to me. What I didn't like about Royce originally, I don't like Royce when he rhymes with Eminem.
Got you.
That's what it is. I don't like when he rhymes with Eminem. I think their styles don't mesh as good as they think it do, or some people think it does.
Okay.
I like Royce. I like the project with him and Primo.
Dope.
Was dope. And that was
Prime.
Adrian Young that did a lot of them beats.
Oh, really?
Did
Oh,
you know
okay.
that?
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
that's
nah.
Adrian Young.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Layers project is dope too. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much hip hop out here, dude. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
y'all getting a whole lot of hip hop right now.
That you could go research. Stop the shit. Rewind what
Word.
we said. And when you listen to these podcasts, it's essential that this is what the people want to see. They want to see downloads. If you can't listen to the podcast right now, download it and listen to it later. You know what I'm saying? They want to see shares. They want to see likes. So make sure you do all of that shit. That shit is essential. Stop just listening to shit and just saying, okay, I'm good. If you like what I'm doing and you appreciate it, I need you to share this shit, like
Word.
it, and download it.
Just like y'all shared the freshman freestyle, B.
Yeah.
Like, yo, y'all don't understand that because y'all making fun of it,
You
y'all
helping
giving it promotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And guess what? The more you promote it, the more they get paid.
This is what I'm
Y'all
saying.
y'all give them the voice.
And everybody hates trolling, but the trolls be winning.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not a troll. I'm really a hip hop historian. I really know this shit. You know what I'm saying? You could put Cool Keith in front of me for Ultramagnetic MCs. He's also mad aliases. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know who the fuck MF Doom really is. You know what I'm saying? You know him as MF Doom,
Right.
but I know him as Zev Love X. You know what I'm saying? Of made a song called Peach Fuzz. You know what I'm saying? With KMD.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's and he also was on Gas Face with motherfucking Third Base. That's MF Doom.
Wow.
People don't even know that.
Wow.
That's MF Doom. Rhyming on Gas Face. So it's certain people that really know the hip hop and contribute to hip hop culture based off the knowledge that I'm trying to get the audience to know.
One thing I want to touch on real quick is, you know, when people are mad at Lil Wayne, people are mad at ASAP Rocky because they don't give, or because they've said that they don't care about the shit that's going on. You can't be mad at them because y'all gave them the voice. Y'all gave them the power to be on a platform where they can make these statements publicly. You know what I mean? Like, don't be mad now if you went out and bought all 3 Carters. You know what I mean? Don't be mad because you went and every time A$AP Rocky performed, you went to go see him perform because you put money in his pocket. You made him famous. You made him popular. For the journalists to come and ask them these questions and for them to give the answers that they gave, where y'all could have gave your money to somebody.
But that's who they was, though.
Huh?
They are who they are, though.
Right.
All right. This is going to sound crazy for me, right? Let me defend Lil Wayne for a minute, right? Maybe Lil Wayne never did face racism. You would have to be able to identify what racism is sometimes in order to know that you face racism.
But to not give a fuck because these are the people who bought your album. These are the circumstances that people that bought your album live in. You know what I mean? So to say that you don't give a fuck about what's going on is kind of a slap in the face.
But it's really not, because he don't give a fuck. I respect his honesty. So now he told you this. What you gonna do?
What are you gonna right?
Are you gonna buy it and say, I'm still fucking with you, but I'm mad at you? This is what I'm saying. Motherfuckers is like bad at women. You know what I'm saying? When a chick find out that you fucking cheated, they got 2 options.
Leave or stay.
Leave or stay. But don't stay and complain that I cheated.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If it hurt you that much, tell your story walking. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about what Lil Wayne did because I don't buy his music.
Right.
He's not relevant to
same
me
way here.
Musically.
And I tell people, like, why y'all surprised?
Yeah, like these motherfuckers ain't spokesmen. But the kid was rich since he was a little kid. Maybe and who was buying his shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was rich, so maybe when he went to these hotels, it was always a 5-star hotel where, you know, other races of people had to wait on him that never showed him shit. Maybe shit that was racist that we know is racist. He didn't know he was racist. You know why though? Because he don't have knowledge of self.
Right.
So only time you could recognize racism and the system of white supremacy is when you have knowledge of self.
Right.
Anything else is the norm.
Yeah. Sure indeed.
You understand what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So stop being mad at people for not, well, there's no excuse for not having knowledge of self in 2016.
Not in the information age.
But stop making some of these dudes your national spokesman that they should be speaking up for issues that is going on with us when they shouldn't be speaking up for shit.
And if you mad, then go out and support artists who you know
that's gonna speak up. You know
what I mean? Common just put out a project. You know what I mean? Like called America or some shit.
Black America,
I think, or something like that. So you know what I mean? Like
Common, I think, date white chicks now. So stop bullshitting yourself.
I was gonna go there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we might. Yeah.
Listen, man.
to trade him.
Let me say something to you, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When you talk about the issues and the problems facing black people in America, stop straddling that fence.
Yeah.
Either you over here
you over here.
or you over there. That's it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like mediocrity.
And that doesn't mean, see, people just think being pro-black means anti-anything. I don't hate anybody except for my 5th grade teacher. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, the last podcast, I had to set that bitch ass on fire.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like, yo, you have to start relating to your people more in the sense of showing them black love,
right?
Black unity.
Which is the name of the song on the album.
That's what I'm saying, because we all champion and we all love Serena Williams, and we say black girl magic when she do great shit, but all we see us with is with white men.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. How we championing people who don't even feel like her own men of her own race is good enough to be with?
Right.
That's crazy to me.
Man, and she's only basing it off of her experience.
But
you know what I mean? Like, because she said, like, I'll stop dating white men when black, some to the effect. I don't want to. I'm not.
I will smack on her big butt if she say that shit
when
around
black
me.
men stop being boys or some shit like that. Or
see, I ain't know you said that. You done fucked up.
Something to that effect. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna look that shit up.
Yeah. Look it up.
Verbatim? Nah, you fucked up. Your butt's still big though, and I still knock it down and finger bang you, but you violated. You know what I'm saying? You violated. Yeah, so yeah. I finger bang for Serena Williams. Fuck what y'all talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Can we do something with this guy? Yeah. We ain't got no like duct tape or nothing.
Yo, I used to. Yo, that's like Free from 106 and Paul. Who ain't lust over Free,
who
man?
Ain't lust over Free?
God damn. Free, if you out there, I'm free.
She was kind of dope too.
At MC,
As an
yeah.
MC,
she was down with the what was Wyclef crew name? The refugee camp, right? Yeah. Shout out to Free. Free
was pretty dope.
I finger bang Free too. You know what I'm saying? Finger banging. Well, you might have to put on a glove though. That's like safe sex.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yo, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. I'm Doggie Diamonds.
Hellz Yea.
You can follow me on all social networks at Doggie Diamonds, everything DOG. Steve, please stop putting the Y at the end of my fucking name. You see this shit?
Yo, you had that problem too?
Yeah, listen.
Yo.
You see the shit spelled right here. It's spelled right there. Why would you put Y? Why?
Yo, that's like people keep putting the H at the end of Hellz Yea. I'm like, there's no H. It's just YEA.
Yeah, because you don't even spell yeah with an H anyway.
Right.
Stupido.
Now, I can understand you putting the S instead of a Z on Hellz. You know what I mean? I can understand that,
But then they put a Z at the end of my motherfucking diamonds. If you got a Z on your diamonds, it's fake. Cut it the fuck out. But yo, follow me on all social networks. Make sure you share, download this, subscribe to the YouTube, pick up that Hellz Yea, the Essence album on Hellz Yea.
.online. HELLZYEA. You can follow me on all platforms. HELLZYEA. You know, I'll be putting my beats up on Instagram too.
Question. What format is, if they buy the album, what format is it in?
It gives you options. It gives you options of however you want to download it.
Okay, cool.
You can download the WAV files if you want.
Is that the options? Is it an embed that you could put on any site?
What you mean?
Like how if I give you a YouTube video, you could put it on your site. Is your
I can embed it on other sites. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Give me the embed so I could put it on Doggie Diamonds TV.
And what's crazy about it is that I got to give the site permission to embed it. Can't nobody just take it and embed it on their site. I got to give the permission for what sites.
Dope. But for now, go to Hellz Yea.
But no, I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah. All right, so that's what it is. We out of here. Catch us on the next motherfucking podcast. Chickadee Choco, the chocolate chicken. Hey, thank you for watching. Don't leave without subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.